He went back in the bathroom again. The ingredients to this, it says cream cheese in here. Interesting. May contain sesame seeds. What the fuck? Yeah, anyways, he's so annoying. Now I have to fucking wait because he's gonna be listening in. I'm waiting for him to go to the kitchen. Okay, I think he's in the kitchen now. I'm sorry. You'll have to watch me stuff my mouth with bread. Anyways, we just did silent cardboard box. Origami, I guess. This is the efficient way to store cereal. Don't judge me. I eat for a small family. I feel like fucking Aaron, but anyways. If you fold the cereal box like this and you have cereal in here, nothing's gonna fucking spill out. I don't have to worry about like dropping it. Anyways, everybody learn how to fold a box. normally you have cereal in these, but I just kept the boxes so I could show you guys how to do this. But normally you have the box. You just make these bends on the side, right? So you get this triangle shape. Bend in the two sides, bend in one flap, pinch this, and then stick it in the front, and then you're good to go. I'm having too much fun with boxes. I don't know if I should toss them or use them, because that's what I'm using to, like, anyway, snack break over. This is the time I'm supposed to be reapplying. Anyhow. Yeah, he's downstairs. I can hear him. I can't hear him when he's going on the stairs, which is really weird. I feel so fucking deaf. Sorry, you guys have to wait. Okay, wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I brought the generational thing because I know the I know you guys have families in the younger generation. I don't know if they can relate to us. You guys have different languages. I don't know if, like, it'd be interesting to learn the slang. Then anything we should avoid, right? Because I brought up garlic or silver. I guess cold things would count, right? Like, don't bring anything cold. But then, because Selena was eating ice cream, like, clones like ice cream, but do lizards not, right? Like, that's what's coming up into my head. Okay. The ones that devour and possess people, them gotta go. Okay? We gotta deal with that shit. Then, okay, there's 3 more things. I need you guys to explain to me what an egregore is. Right? And then what the fuck a skinwalker is. Because the first thing I searched when I looked it up, it's like you're not supposed to talk about it. But I'm like, if we don't talk about it, it's happening. We're gonna have to talk about it eventually. Do lizards count as shapeshifters? Like, how does that work? Do they put all these half-human things in zoos? Like, that's another thing I want to know. And then, because I'm like, why the hell do those things exist? And then, if we look at the positive side, so humans have the youthfulness thing, but I take forever to fucking heal, right? Clones have the, like, the doppelganger twin thing, because I felt that and I was like, oh, maybe we're dealing with, because I was looking into Nepo babies and stuff, and I'm like, something's overlapping here that I'm, like, missing. So I went over all of that. So for me, clones are like, it's like having a twin, right? And then with lizard people, I feel like you guys have the ability to heal, like, rapidly. So I'm like, that I find fascinating. Okay, we gotta set some ground rules. If any of you are near me, you can't be more than an arm's length away from me. Okay, just for safety, because my fight or flight response is gonna kick in, and I don't want an awkward situation to come about from that. So you guys are never allowed to be more than an arm's length away from me. Okay. Second thing, if you guys offer me food, don't take this rude. But, like, if I don't see it prepared in front of me, I'm not eating it. Okay? it doesn't matter. It could be like a situation like this where it's like, Lisa, I just bought this. Why won't you eat it with me? And I'm like, if I do not see you prepare it in front of me, I am not eating it. Because I went out of my way to go get this. I know what's in here. I know it's not going to fuck me up later. Okay? So that decision's on me. So I'm like, okay, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with if you guys have like a lot of questions for me, or we have to have a discussion, or where in the hell, right? Because something's got to change. What I'm not okay with is being too close to me, right? Even if it's like touching, like say like I told you I want to reach out and touch your skin, like if it's for too long, you're right, like something's got to stop there. That ain't okay. And then eating. I told you I started from here. You know how many of them poisoned me when I was here? So I still have that lifetime trauma, past life trauma, that like I still don't. That happens a lot with my family now too. All of them, they don't eat outside food, right? Grandpa was dead on that up until he died. He's like, my wife left me. I'm like, I'm gonna starve and die to death. He's like, there's no other food to eat. Because he was dead ass. Because he said, and people that cook in the restaurants aren't cooking real food. That's what he would say. He said it smells so good, but it's not real, and if I eat it, it's gonna fuck up my spirit. And I'm right? I think that's reasonable, right? That's 2 ground rules: space and food. It's not just with you guys too. It's the same thing with the fairies. You can't eat certain things. I don't know about the others. Like, it doesn't matter with all of them. If I don't see prepared in front of me, I'm not eating it. So if I'm gonna starve to death, you have yourself to blame. I don't think there's anything else I have to say to you guys. If there is, bring it up and let me know. Like, do you guys sleep during the day? Because reptiles need heat, right? I don't know if they're nocturnal. That I'm not sure of. Okay, moving on. We should talk about demons now, right? Because that's been everywhere. If you look at the imagery, it's there. If you look at the titles, it's there. And I'm like, what in the fuck? If demons fucking take over the whole planet, I'm like, where are the angels at? So I don't see angels and demons or devils or whatever as good or bad things, right? Because there's always going to be one that's good and one that's bad. If you look at people, if you look at lizards, if you look at clones, it's the choices we make, right? If they choose to be fucking monsters, that's on them. Then they gotta suffer the consequences, right? If I'm willing, if they're willing to hurt somebody, they should expect it back, right? Okay, I'm glad we have that understanding. So, from my perspective, I don't see demons as a bad thing, right? Like, a lot of good come from bad stuff. Like, if you're looking at it, if this phone that I'm using is demonic, I haven't used it for for a purpose that like is bad. You know what I mean? There's people who use their phone in asshole-ish ways that I don't even want to talk about, right? I'm using it in a way to communicate, right? Because otherwise, how else am I ever going to talk to you guys? If that would never happen, unless you're going to come visit me in my sleep, I don't even know how that works. Do you guys even dream? I feel like inspiration and discussion came from this. You know what I mean? Like, if I feel like if I'm stuck creatively, I could look at somebody else and be like, okay, this is what this person is doing. Like, this is what happened when I was in school. I'd be in my science classes, but then I'd have like other things come up. Like, if you look at the snow is blocking my window, so I can't see when he pulls out now. Fuck, I can't see when he leaves. I see his car, but I can't tell if he's outside. Anyways, I'm just gonna run my mouth now, right? Okay. I was saying, because I haven't talked about this yet. I wanted to talk about it, but like, I'm looking at like the CPR stuff, and then I come across something where I'm like, oh, like I want to, it's giving me inspiration to do something else, which you guys will see when I come back and I do that. But anyways, from this, if I feel stuck creatively, I can look at somebody else and be like, okay, something's gonna spark something, right? Like for example, with the food photos, right? Someone's gonna take that and do something with it, right? We've seen this happen. Um, Not that that was my intention when I posted it, right? My intention to do that was so I can document my journey. I'm like, okay, I don't feel like eat. Like for me, it's like a menu, right? I'm like, okay, I ate this, I ate this, I ate this. I'm like, what would I go back and eat? What do I feel like eating? Like, right? I don't have to like sort through that in my head. It's all in front of my face, right? So that was my intention when I did it. And then we had like the picky eaters and the all the people dieting come out and yell. That wasn't the intention. Sorry. Oh, right? So I'm like, good things came from there. But then there's people that take it a step too far and they start comparing. They're like, oh, why can't I be like this person? Why can't I do what that person? Right? That's where like they gotta learn that fucking fine line. Then the discussion thing too, right? Like it's the same type of thing. It's like, you guys fight your demons. Like what the fuck? If I come on here and I'm like, I can't cook, right? And I start bitching on here, that's a very low vibe energy. Whereas I could take this thing, use it, and inspire others, right? Why would I weigh people down with like fucking nonsense? You know what I mean? So I don't think demons are bad. Um, I don't know what else to say about them. All I know is I read the Book of Solomon, and it says they help build a lot of things. So we know for sure them hella strong. Um, I don't know what else to say. Like I don't know. I'm kind of scared if I encounter one because there's more bad stories than good stories, right? The Solomon story's so fucked. I'm like, okay, them like really cool at architecture, right? Because if all the buildings are built by demons, I'm like, that's the sickest thing because they have an eye for like really, really pretty buildings. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, I can praise them for that. But then I'm like, when you're looking at the story, I'm like, he's doing that as a punishment for them. So I don't know if they like doing that, right? And he's not like, when you read his story, I'm like, it's another idiot man, right? It's like, oh, I have power and money and thing, and I'm just gonna flaunt it or whatever. Like, I don't like his story, but what I do like with the story is that when you read about the demons, they all have a purpose. They're really strong, but then I don't know what happens after, right? And I'm kind of scared because I'm like, most of them, what they're capable of is awful things to humans. And then you don't know what they want in exchange, right? If I'm like, could you build me a, like, if I ask one, because they have like architecture sense, I'm like, could you build me a house from scratch, right? Like, I don't know what the exchange would be for that, right? Like, I don't know what they're gonna ask me, or if it's worth doing, or if I should suffer more to try and accomplish that on my own. You know what I mean? I just don't. Demons are bad. They do bad things, but they're not bad. Right? That's like condemning a shark. It's like a shark's gonna be a shark, a lion's gonna be a lion. Like, what the fuck? Okay. According to there was at least 40 of them. That's a lot. Holy shit. Do they have families or no? I don't think they do, right? Okay. Then we gotta talk about... Okay, since we're talking about demons are, they're supposed to be the spirits of the giants, right? Now we can talk about the whole biblical stuff now, right? You guys have to fill in the gaps because I don't understand this. And I'm like, I think I understand this. I'm not too sure. Right, the people who dedicate their whole lives to this, and I don't want to like discount their effort. You know what I mean? I have enough people hating on me as it is already. I think I'm 4% bread now. I'm gonna keep eating until I feel the energy stops flowing out of me. It's missing the frosting. Ah. Okay, we're at 6 hours now. Holy shit. Okay, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, because you guys are older than me, right? I'm the youngest. I'm allowed to be stupid. We've got... You got God, right? The being they call the One, okay? Got all the in-between stuff, right? Like Sophia and them are all in between there. Then we got the Demiurge. Then we got all the in-between stuff that the Demiurge made, right? Because there's the One, everything the One made, right? Which would be like Sophia, the angels, that kind of thing. Then we have the Demiurge. And then all the stuff the Demiurge made, like demons, fallen angels, all that shit, right? Yeah. And then we had the flood. Someone's talking shit about me. I'm sneezing. Or I'm allergic to the bread. I don't fucking know. See, this is why I'm eating bread. Oh my god, that was so random. That was embarrassing. Fuck. My body's fucking up. I don't know what the hell. My brain, my stomach, and my nose now. What the hell? Okay, then we have the flood. Then we got the Tower of Babel. Then we got the firstborns and the doors. Then we got Solomon, the demons. Then we got the lion's den. Then we got Jesus and all the shit that we know now. Okay. We gotta start off. Gotta start off wherever all these. Where did all the problems start off from, right? Okay. So you have the one. Then you have however many angels, because there's still 2/3 of them left there, according to great 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 grandpa Enoch, right? Speaking of which, in the story it said God took him. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Did he eat him? Like, is he still there? If I call for him, would he show up? Oh my god. Anyways, okay. So you got the one, and you have all the 2/3 of the angels, and then you have, I think, Sophia's section, right? Because Sophia ended up making the demiurge. Everybody's saying you can't take it as their people, Lisa. You have to take it as like metaphorical bullshit, right? And I'm like, right now, I'm gonna take everything conceptually as if it's physically real, okay? Regardless of whether we think it's real or it's not, I'm just to make sense of it. This is what I'm saying. Okay, so from my understanding, the angels look over everything that God makes, but God makes everything with Sophia, right? Then one day, I don't know what fucking day, 1,000, however many years ago, Sophia decides, wait, hold on. God made two beings. These two beings made Sophia, right? Because the angels are watching over these beings, and they ended up, because this is where like lawful marriage and stuff comes into play, right? There's God, the angels. The angels look over everything God makes. God made these two beings that made Sophia. Now this makes sense. Sophia can only make things with God, right? Nobody can make anything without his permission, right? So, according to the story, she wants to have a kid just like how her parents had her, right? I don't know if she wanted a sibling or she actually wanted a child, but I guess she was lonely, right? Everything stems from fucking loneliness. So then she creates the demiurge, right? But then, since she's so young and like not knowing what the fuck she's doing, she just made him and then threw him away, right? He got thrown away to Earth, right? Because they're up in heaven. I don't know what kind of crazy shit. So you got God, the angels, Sophia's parents, Sophia all up in heaven. She makes the demiurge, tosses him down to Earth like it's fucking trash. I was like, what the fuck? Him not knowing what's going on, thinks he's the only powerful being in the universe or world or wherever the fuck was going on at the time. So she doesn't tell God what she did. Tries to hide it and fix it like a real stupid child, right? Like, this makes sense. So God's supposed to be a light, right? Like an all-powerful light. He passes that light on to everything he makes, right? Like, which is why you guys see crazy amounts of light when you see me, right? But anyhow, I see it among the others too, but like it feels like it's dying out. They're allowing themselves to like fucking not shine, which is so annoying. But anyways, he's made of light. Everything he makes is made of light. That light produced more light that the angels look over because they're loving light. She's so full of love that she ends up making darkness. Right? Is that what we're calling the demiurge? He had the urge to be dark. I don't know how that makes any sense. Technically, she's both the father and the mother, right? She passed her light on to him. He's doing all kinds of fucked up shit. she tries to get her light back from him so that them don't find out what she did. Um, so she tricks them into putting that light he has in him into us, right? Because he started making people, and then to trap us, he put us into earth bodies, right? Because he saw images of us. I don't know if we're based off of angels. That's what's annoying. I'm like, who are we based off of, right? Because he made earth bodies based off of what he saw. And I'm like, if he's, what was he looking at? Was he looking at angels? Was he looking at God? Like, where are our bodies based off of, right? Because everything comes off from that. Ah, so he makes Adam now, right? Because Adam's supposed to be the first person he makes. He tried a couple times, but he couldn't get the body to like come to life, right? Like this is like his first time making something. So then they finally trick him into taking that light that's within him and pouring it into the body, right? And then all of us have a light inside of us now, right? But he's void of light, so like he's like pure darkness. But at one point he's not a monster because he did have light in him. um but he didn't have a proper male influence, so he's an idiot male that passed on to another idiot male, and now we have a whole an abundance of idiot males right now. I told you when I said this once before, I'm like, we're made in his image, meaning based off his experience. So those of you feeling family issues, he didn't have proper parents. For those of you feeling relationship issues, it's all stemming back to this now, right? All of you that like think you're like better than everybody, you're like all of these idiotic things stem back from him. So I don't feel bad for him because he was already in a bad position, right? So based on the story before he was made, it sounded like heaven was boring, right? It sounded like everything was peaceful, everything was good. Sophia's just like, you know what, I'm gonna start some chaos. And then he was born. But then she didn't love him, which I'm like, that's so fucking bad. How could you make something and then hate it? But then I'm like, humans do that all the time. Like, if you look at them drawing, like, they're like, I hate my drawing. I'm gonna go do something else. And it's like, well, fuck, that's so awful. It's like you had an intention and then you fuck up that. Like, I can't. Anyways, so then we have Adam and Eve's story. Because he knows how powerful women are, now the whole world is run by the patriarchy, right? It's stemming from there. So many idiot decisions are made here. We got Adam and Eve's story, Cain and Abel's story, Lilith's story. I don't know whoever else. Okay, all of them stories are now happening at the same time, right? Then after all that shit, there's an abundance of really pretty women, right? But I don't know what's going on with the human men. This is where I'm confused. I'm like, where the fuck are the human men? But anyhow, there's an abundance of human women, right? And the angels' job are to overlook all of these beings of light that are now inhabitant on the earth, right? God eventually does find out what Sophia did, and then she ends up getting condemned into like what, purgatory or whatever, because she can't return. I think she does, at some point she does return, but I don't remember the part of the story. But she was stuck there for a good while until she like came back, right?